All right, folks, where am I at? All right, welcome to the stream. We are going to uh, fix a Yoto, which I don't know what's wrong with it. It's probably going to be a really super simple fix. Famous last words. Um, and so, because I think it's only going to take like 5 minutes to fix, I'm going to also test some SNES games, Super Nintendo games that got delivered. So we'll do that first. Let me see here. Yeah, it's okay. Adam's Family. I remember playing this game. I rented this game when I was a kid. I actually think it was, I don't know. I remember it being pretty okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a cartridge protector. Got the manual. All right, so let's just test it out. See what's going on. All right, we can actually just open this a little bit. The ye oldie laptop. Oh, the cable's going across. That's not really all that nice, but I mean, not much I can do with it. All right, let's switch her on. Wow, that's fast. Literally just boots into it. Okay, well, maybe this seller gets immediately good feedback. What is a Yoto? I'll show you in a minute what a Yoto is. I'll show you what a Yoto is. Ba-da-da-da. I just ordered Adam's Family, so we're gonna figure out what a Yoto is in a minute, chat. After we confirm that this game is working. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I ordered the wrong game. I don't remember this one. Maybe it was Pugsley's Quest or something that I had. That was weird. I just walked into him. Oh, I see. So blip means jump, and blip means you're dead. That's okay. See, watch this. Look, it's weird. So if I jump, whoa. Oh, yeah. So if I jump, oh, I see. So they die if they hit me, but also it makes the same sound. So it's really not intuitive. Out of something. I am pretty sure that I bought the wrong game. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought the wrong game. This is not the Pugsley's one. I don't remember this. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. But how am I supposed to... I can't get those. Okay. I do not. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I see now. Oh, okay. All right, I did. All right, so that's how we get up there. Okay, you've been foiled in your attempt. All right, pretty cool. We will put this one back in the box. Back in you go. All right, so bought the wrong game there. The game I remember had Pugsley in it, so that's not the. How did I make that mistake? The case looks the same. Oh boy. Anyway, it's a de-stressing activity to just fix these games and or just check them out. All right, so that one works. Check out Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Yeah, so a Yoto is a it's a kid's radio. You'll see what it is now, and it plays. It's a kid's radio that plays cards, music, and stuff on it. It's very easy for kids to use, but it has breaks from time to time. All right, let's try Donkey Kong Country. Really getting good with this. Rareware. Ooh, fancy Nintendo logo. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Positive feedback. Ooh, select the game. This one has battery in it from 30 years ago. That works. So funny. So we have more batteries that work. More batteries. So how long are these SNES batteries going to last? Like 40 years? Like how, like when do these like when are these uh-oh. Hang on. I'm dead in one go. When are these SNES batteries going to die? Because they all seem to be just surviving. I guess, it's possible that this one got replaced. Oh, whoops. All right, I'm dead. That's okay, but this game works. All right. Positive feedback, Seller. Positive feedback. Uh, yeah, this looks good. In we go. In we go. All the little things for you. And then in there we go. And then you go in there. And then you go in there. And do boopy doopy doop. And then everybody's happy. All right, Adam's family is good. Super Nintendo's good. Let's take a look at this Yoto. All right, so I don't know what's wrong with this. It's not charging. Here's the charger. Here's the Yoto. And I actually didn't bring a card to test the Yoto. So first thing I want to do, first things first. So the bottom of this, this is a little dirty. So maybe that could be that literally could be what the problem is. So let's just take a look with the scope at the bottom of it and see if that's the issue. Could very well be. Just bring this over. You see with the charger. So the way that it works is there's an outer ring and an inner ring. I'm assuming that those outer and inner rings are positive and negative on this charging thing right here. And then on the inside of this thing, they basically connect with it. And you can see this is kind of dirty, right? Also, you can see that this is kind of dirty. So maybe it is that the conducting has stopped happening. I mean, that's possible. And then that would be why it's doing it. But let's just have a look and see. So we're going to go scope. Yeah, well, it's not quite a wireless charging system. It's just one of those kind of convenience charging systems. So like all that a kid has to do is place the Yoto on the device, and then the positive and the negative is connected, and then it charges, right? So that's pretty gnarly and manky and disgusting. So maybe that's the problem. Now let's look underneath it for the pins which connect. Oh boy. And let's see. So the pins, so there's two pins, one here and one here. And you can see that there's a little bit of dirt on those. I wonder is that a conductivity problem? Rusty? I don't know whether it's rusty, but it could be. Let's have a look. I don't know whether it's actual rust, but let's just see. So I'm just getting what do you call it here? I'm just getting a little not Sharpie. I'm saying the wrong word. It's not a Sharpie. It is a little razor knife. There's a name on them. It's just not coming to me. Okay. So you're started there, and then we're going to go over to you. Let's put there. Let's see what you've got to say. I know there's a name on these. Rusty. It's not. What is the name of this thing? I'm saying Sharpie, and I know it's wrong, but it's not a Sharpie. It's right, not a Sharpie. Why am I blanking on what this knife is? It's okay. And it's a catchy little name too. Exacto. See, I knew it. Thank you, chat. It's an Exacto. All right. Okay, let's go over. So this could be the fastest repair ever. We're going to go over here. We're going to just clean this now with a little cloth. I'm not even going to use alcohol, right? I'm just going to see now if we plug this in. do we get instant connectivity, right? Because what probably it is just dirt. My guess is that just dirt on the contacts has caused the dirt on the contacts has caused the connections to no longer happen. Now, when we plug this in, it should just it should show on the front of it. It should just say charging. And if this works, then I fixed it. Sorry, overhead. Okay, so that is a negative. That is a negative on the fixing. Okay, so that didn't work. All right. Now, I got out my little thing here. Let's check the. I should, I could have just checked this first. That would have been the smart thing to do, which is to see if the charger is actually giving out any voltage on the pins. But I was being a bit stubborn and going like, oh look, it's probably dirt. So maybe the charger is broken, and that's the problem. So let's test that. Right, volts DC. Oh dear. Whoopsie. Yeah, well, I don't get anything out of this. Okay, so is the charger broken? Is it cut somewhere? Oh, not a lot going on there. Tellers is designed as cheaply as possible. Quiet, yeah, it's without a doubt. Okay, let's go back through the cable. Let's go back through the cable and see, did it get cut somewhere? Okay, let's go back. Output 5 volt, 3 amps. Jeez. Toy transformer. So you can see here, it says output 5 volts, 3 amps. Oh, that doesn't look good. It's a little bit. It just feels a little bit iffy there. Now if I go, yeah, I feel like that's the stress on that now has caused that to actually break the wire internally. Yeah, I think this is broken here. See, we can look at it under the scope as well. Although I don't think it'll reveal much more, but if you look, yeah, let's just go down on the wire here. Wow. Okay, wait, I'll zoom in now in a second. But there is a really intentional break there on the. You can see it without the scope or with the scope, but look at this. It's just, you do that enough times, maybe that's the problem. This was inside a childproof box, so it had to be sort of crimped like that, and that could be the issue. I can just feel it. It's very loose. Like if I go like this, here's an example. What I mean is, if I go like this and I try to bend this, right? There's some resistance there, right? This is like literally flapping in the wind. It just bends incredibly easily, and I would say that is broken internally, and that's the problem, and that is because it was put in a childproof box. I'm just going to check the rest of the cable all the way down, just to see. But how we will know that that's the problem is to give this a wiggle. So let's see how we will do this. All right, let me just put this over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this this unit on the. It's magnetic, so it should actually just stand up like this. Okay, so, and this is something that won't be an easy repair. So, depending on what happens here, I may just have to. This might not be. This might not be repairable. We'll see. Um, Now, if I move, so what we're going to do is I'm going to place this here. I'm going to plug it in. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the cable in different directions just to see, is there any way where it actually does work? Interesting. Nope. Nope. Because it should show up with a little okay. See, I jinxed myself by saying it was going to be a 5-minute job. Oh, that's my own fault. So now, I guess it could also be there, but I just don't feel like that's the problem. Um, let's just see. Let me just plug in the. Just going to plug it into another socket just in case I've screwed something up here. No. Nope. Nope. That is a negative, Ghost Rider. Okay, let's bring in the. I'm just going to bring in the thing into shot here. Let's just see, does it shoot up at all if I move things? Like, is there any way I can make this shoot up in voltage? Or is it now just internally busted to such a degree that it's just never going to work? Huh. Mm. Hmm. If I was going to try and make it work, I guess I would push it down. So let me just see. Just let me try that. If it was broken here. Like, how would I get this to work? I would probably push it down into the socket. No. Okay. Alrighty. So there's just nothing off of that. Whoa. Okay, give me 1 second here. The muting. Okay. All right. Um, so I think I think that it, I think that it's the cable. That's what I think. Okay, let's see. If this has happened, mhm. Oh, interesting. How long ago was that? So I'm just going to switch over here to Firefox. Let's see what's going on with these things. So it would appear that Yoto 6 months ago, replacement charger for second generation Yoto player. Cable connecting to charging dock for Yoto players over time has become loose and has finally snapped. Cable connecting to the charging dock. So my guessing is it is this is I think this is a second generation Yoto. I'm pretty sure it's heavy enough anyway. So maybe this is a common thing. Um, just don't know. And then somebody says, really sorry you've run into this, understanding how frustrating it can be. I got in touch with BBC Watchdog. So, okay, so I'm not the only person. My husband checked the Yoto Facebook quote, and one user said he replaced a little sensor pin inside the round part of the charger with a little screw. Use a toothpick end, and it's working. Oh, interesting. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. Is that what's the problem? Wait a second. Okay, chat. I think we found an issue here. Mick was being stupid. Oh, is that a pointy thing in the middle of the base? I never even read your chat. That is so very me. My bad. Totally just didn't pay attention. And then yeah, you're right. There is a pointy thing, and that pointy thing is what tells you that this thing is plugged in. Or the thing is sitting on it, which I would assume then is when it delivers the charge, so kids don't like lick it or something. So let's just see. Is that the issue? Sorry, wait a second. I go back to my overhead. Um, so is that the issue? You said he replaced it with this guy replaced this with a little screw. Well, I tell you, I don't see anything. I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any. So wait a second. Can I tape that? Let's. I wonder if dirt can get in there underneath that, and I wonder if that's the problem. I wonder is there dirt underneath that? Let me just clean it with alcohol just for a second. Okay. Okay. Uh, It's gonna just see if I can work alcohol into this thing with a brush and see what's going on. Lick it. No thanks. We will not be licking this thing. 5 volts, 3 amps. Probably actually give a little whack. No, I mean, it would, but, you know, we're not licking it. We're not licking this thing. As usual, you have squared this away from me, chat. It seems like, I'm just not paying attention. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, good. All right, let's go down on this thing. Hmm. Interesting, right? Now, I'm guessing that the only way to get these things is on eBay. Um, so it's going to suck now if I have to go buy this off eBay. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of a. Just a minor activity here, right? Do you see it? Uh, strange, strange, strange. What music is this? Dance playlist copyright free. Why is there country? How far down this list am I? Yeah, I don't know what number I'm on. I'm on number 24, Summer Hangouts. It sounds like country dance. What's going on here? Hmm. That's so weird. Okay. It's really freaking me out now, this thing. Why would that be doing it? What the hell? Misuse of transformers can cause electric shock not to be connected to more than one power supply. Exactly how would you do that? You just checked eBay, there are none? Yeah, because probably none of them work. So that's great. That's great. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, so what does that mean? All right, give me a second here. All right, here's some tape. This is crazy now. So I'm going to tape it down because obviously it's not going to. So I should have known that, and you noticed it first, but it's not going to. Well, okay, so that's not going to work. I'm actually going to have to tape something hard to it. Uh, God, this is like. This is so dumb. Okay, would that work? Would that would that be enough? So I'm just trying to see, can I tape something to the? I need to actually tape something to it to pat it down. Just gonna find a little bit of small something. Something small, something small, something small. Okay, let's use this. Just modded to use as key charger. I mean, look, at this point, At this point, we're definitely in to this is a problem that other people are having, and it probably needs to be resolved. So, I mean, hey, am I going to be the one to do that? I don't know, but definitely we are in modding territory for sure. Okay, so people are like, anybody who's tuned in now is like, why is he taping how is a USB-C extender going to help this? And really, all I want to do is just keep down the little black pin, which this is successfully doing. Okay, cool. So now we have that done. So now we can test it sort of willy-nilly without worrying about the pin being up or down. Oh, well, what do you know? What do you think of that, chat? Now, what does that mean? Oh, it's this cable. Look, watch. It's not the side. It's not the other side. I think. Yeah. Okay. So here's what happened there, in case you didn't notice. We got a voltage. Well, did they change it to they changed it to a wireless charger in the third generation? Well, I guess I'm still working with the second, which sucks. Okay, so 0, 0, right? And then I got 5 volts out of this thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. When I push it in, I get 5 volts. When I let go of it, no volts. Watch. Boop. Well, hang on. Well, it's not quite push it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, if I pull it up. All right, so... Well, that's a shame. All right, so now we know where the problem is. The problem's actually right here. So, I mean, we know for 125 million percent. Yeah, we know for 125 million percent that we're not going to be able to fix this without breaking open this thing. All right, so let's break it open. Because this thing is a piece of crap without it. And we know now that that's the issue. All right, so we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I know. It's actually favorable. You're totally right, chat. It is way better that this is happening here, and not at the charger end. Okay, so let's just double check this and double test it, right? So that would mean that if you did this, the little blue light might come on. Okay, let me just going to push it a little bit. I mean, look, I don't really need to do this, but I was just curious if, like, I pushed it there, that I would get the thing. It could also be an issue with the pin too, so it could be both things. But either way, we now have a problem with this thing. Now let's plug this out, because I'm definitely going to get some kind of a shock if I leave that plugged in and start hacking at this thing. So now we need to get inside here. All right. We're with 2 options here. We can hack. All right, I'll reply to this thread. Yeah, okay. Oh my God, so many people. So many people have problems. All right, let's see. I fix it. Oh, interesting. Yoto Generation 2 power adapter replacement. All right, we're just going to, I don't know what this even says. We're just going to take a quick look at it and see whether it's useful or not. Does it tell us anything? You will need screwdriver, USB conversion of Yoto Generation 2 Big Yoto. Big Yoto, okay. Hop out magnetic base. Yeah, this is the big one. drill a 3/8 inch hole. Yeah, parents aren't going to be doing this. So this is too much. Too much, too much, too much. Uh, Yoto player charger repair. Okay, let's see what this person did.
Power companies hate when you do this, but there's nothing they can do about it. There's a
All
new
right.
portable cooling system that can
Okay,
drop the...
skip ad.
Hello everyone, quick video on how to repair a Gen 2 Yoto. There's
Alright.
frayed around this point here and looked a bit like that. One of them looked like first. You need to cut carefully right in there and then you hook it up and then you'll end up with something that looks like that, and you'll see something like that.
Okay.
Obviously, the wires and this here.
Okay, so we have seen how this, yeah, so that's what I figured. So, well done, YouTube. And it looks like that's what I have to do is cut around here, which is what he kind of said. Okay, so it looks like the X-Acto is going to come in handy after all. Okay. Exactly what he was doing there. Like, what's he cutting? But we'll just cut to. It's a glue or some sort. Can I get in underneath it now? Oh, there we go. Whoops, did I cut myself there? Did I? If I didn't, I almost did. Okay, it does look like there's some sort of glue or something in here, so that's really what I'm trying to just connect. Yeah, I can see, kind of see what he's talking about now. It's like some sort of little. So yeah, definitely be careful if you're doing this. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, definitely coming up now. So this is where I kind of almost cut myself, so I'm just going to be careful here. Oops. Wow, it really just stick in there. So we'll just kind of get it here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so an X-Acto Sharpie, it's a little, or Sharpie, X-Acto knife will do it. Or some sort of, yeah, okay. Definitely tricky. Non-user serviceable parts, people. Okay, I want to be just careful here now. Okay, let's check how did he get that part off. Oh, did he snap it? I'm not sure.
And then you off the screwdriver all the way around so that you can break off the super glue, probably super glue. And then you'll end up with something that looks like that, and you'll see.
Okay, so it does seem like he's kind of saying it's glued in even down as far as here, which I guess, okay. Let's just figure out how far into this we have to go. Oh, there we go. All right, so it kind of just pops slash. Oh, well, actually, it broke off. So, all right. So, appear that this needs to come off. Okay, and this piece here. Wow, this thing is really in there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's literally, okay, so you can see here, it's actually molded. So this whole piece here is molded. And so to fix this, I'm going to have to, well, I mean, I don't have a lot of choice. There's no way. It doesn't pull out. It's really well, I mean, it's, to be fair to it, it's actually pretty well put together. And that is not going to, like, it's frayed and broken here, right? That's the problem. I'm actually surprised it still works at the adapter end, to be frank. But this is broken, and so now, yeah, I mean, to fix this, I need to fix this. So here's what I'll need to do. Obviously, unsolder this, cut this, get out 2 new wires. I will then need to. I'll then need to. That's not going to pull through there. I don't think. I don't think this is reusable. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is reusable. Let me see. Is it reusable? I don't think this little thing is going to move on. Anyway, either way, we're going to have to desolder this. That's what's going to have to happen. So let's just let's get a new soldering tip in there. Just a bigger one. I had my regular sort of micro tip in there, which is for the really small work, and this is a little bigger. These solder joints are a little bigger. Put it in there. Give it some welly. What do we got? 300. Let's go 325. All right, let's let that heat up. Get that off. Yeah, the cable doesn't even have shielding. It's just gonna be, I mean, it's gonna break again if I do it, but I mean, this is beyond, even right now, this is beyond the kind of standard repair for like a parent, right? Because at this point, and his one is actually different. I'm just looking at his one again. It's actually different. This one maybe looks like it's another design. So I'll definitely have to leave this one down here until I can repair it properly and super glue it back and everything so that like it isn't a hazard. So this is like, you know what? I mean, I'll fix this for the sake of the channel or whatever, but like, I don't think I would put this back with a kid, because if it drops again, let's say I super glue it and whatnot, and I drop it again, it could just bust open and then you've got 2 wires there showing. So this is kind of like just bad design. Like this I don't know what should have been here, but it shouldn't have been able to, there should have been testing done to make sure that that didn't happen. So yeah, I'm just going to have to put an alert on eBay. Yeah, really bad design. I think, I guess it's really interesting, right? Like when you build a new product like this, you kind of open yourself up to this, right? Like in an ideal world, you might buy a design from another manufacturer that like looks like this, but they obviously custom built this for the Yoto, custom built product. Everything's custom, and so they didn't think through it, and that is, to be fair to the product, it actually it actually is designed pretty well in terms of like how it's designed for a child, but like you know, this is pretty poor. All right, so we're just gonna go and grab. Where is my? Give me a second here. Yeah. I'm just going to lift this out when it heats up. It's actually quite a bit of thermal mass there, so it's not going to. Here we go. And then this guy. What a shame. Like, what parent is supposed to fix this? Probably not a lot. Okay. Hey, look, at least it's semi-serviceable. Oh, is this going to pull through? Not really. I see what's going on. It's pulling the little things through. That's weird. Okay, let's just take this out. Will this come true? Oh, sorry, that was hot. Yeah, so it looks like it's pulling the wire through, but it's actually not going to pull the thing. Okay, so we're going to have to cut this wire. It broke somewhere here. I was pushing it through there, so probably let's cut it here. All right, now let's see where this went sideways. I'm just going to pull this out. So this went sideways. Well, we can just pull the cable through and we'll find it. Okay, give me a second. We'll just get the pliers. Yep. They'll pay anything to keep the kids happy. So let's just pull on this. Okay, well, I think we found our problem, right? Let's have a look under the scope. Sorry, so it just pulled out there, so that's what I wanted to show. Okay, so what you can look at, I'll show you both sides of this, right? So that was the piece that was left in. 1 second, scope. So this is what I just pulled out, right? So if you look at that, right, it's a it's like a multi-copper, it's a stranded wire, right? So it's a stranded copper. So I mean, yeah, I mean that's gonna break, right? Like, and so that's what's left in it. You can see here when I pulled out the thing, like, some strands pulled out. Those are probably just what's left in it, right? But overall here, let me just see, what did I actually pull out here? Sorry. What is it that's stuck in there now? Oh, I see. That must be, so sorry. Well, these strands are all, that is still connected to these. That's all that's left. All right. And then these two pieces here, those snapped off. But you know, but that's stranded copper wire. So like, sorry, I think did I already break that? Okay, look at it. I'm sorry, I think I bent this already. So you can look at there, right? So there's bending it that way. Right now, let's bend it back the other way. So let's do one. Let's do two. So I'm going to bend it back at a right angle this way. All right. So I've just done that. Okay, and then if we bend it back the other way, this is number 3 now. All right, that's number 3. So how many more times do we have to bend that back and forward? So I'm going to go and just going to do it over here. Like, how many bends does this take before it's broken? So we just did, I think, 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's all happening inside the wire. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is actually surprisingly resilient. I'm wondering. Sorry, let me have a look here. Look at this. So I guess maybe, you know, maybe I'm, or maybe it got, you know, I guess there's other ways it could have failed, but yeah, maybe I'm just not bending it back and forth enough. But it's not snapping instantly, right? So whether maybe there's just a particular weak point or something that found. Let me see. Let me do it without. Sorry, let me do it without actually breaking the thing. So you can see there. That's pretty. Yeah, it does seem pretty cheap. So I mean, I don't know. Whatever way it's going, it's definitely broken. I mean, this one's definitely busted. Like we've had this for years, so I don't know how long it takes of bends and stuff like that before it does it. But it doesn't like it's not like 2 or 3 times. So like obviously, whatever we were doing here, you know, we found the failure mode. But it's not like you can just snap this back and forward. So you know, it's some different kind of failure mode in how this wire became bent. But it obviously happens to a lot of people, so I am also a little bit confused as to why I can't make it easily happen. But maybe that's just the way this is, you know, or maybe it's some other thing that I'm not thinking about. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's a twisty. Yeah, I guess it could be a twisty. If it's twisting, it will definitely do it. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know about there. Well, there it goes. It's going to break now. So it could be actually. Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay. So I mean, but I don't know. That seems like it would happen with any wire. I don't know if that's just that wire. So you know, maybe they did do a reason. Let's say they did a flex test like what I just did, and they did that 20 times. Well, yeah, that's probably not going to break it. But I did break it when I twisted it. So maybe it's a twist action over time, and that's what happens. Either way, it's a huge pain. Either way, it's a huge pain, and now I have to fix it. So what I might just do is just repair it for now with, is there a way that I can, now it's funny, here's the funny thing. It does look like, I'm just going to show you here. It does look like the wire can be shoved through this. It's just I can't make it. Sorry, let me show you what I mean. So when you look here on this thing, in this design. Okay, so if you look at this design, it does look like it's actually not molded into it. So it looks like I should be able to pull this out. However, I did not have success in pulling this out. So I'm just wondering, do I need to use more force or something to pull the cable out? Because then I can shove the cable back through. Okay, so let me go back to the overhead. Let me just see if I can pull this cable out or twist it internally so that I can pull it out. Oh yeah, I can. I got it out. Okay, that's good news, because that means I can put this guy through again. Now it's wicked tight, so now I got to go snip this again, because I'm not going to get it in there with just the regular. Okay, so I overcompensated a little bit. Oh, nice. Okay, so I did do it. We snipped it. All right. So we have it through again. This is good news, right? And now we just need to. So that's really good news, because now that means I can sort of, I mean, I guess, hot glue, super glue, whatever, I can glue it in there. We'll fix it up first, and then we'll do it. So, okay, so chat. Maybe crimp. This time tie a knot in the cable so you can prevent yanking the cable out. I like that idea. So yes, that will be slightly tricky though. Let me just see. I see what you're saying. You're saying to pull it all the way through, put a knot in the cable. That's going to be a little tricky though. It's going to be a little tricky, chat. I guess I could do it though. Or we just have to be. Yeah. No, I know what you're getting at. I think that's actually a really good idea. Let's do it. So this is a live repair. I don't know if anybody's going to be watching this on the YouTubes in the future and trying to figure this out. But yeah, Yoto did a weird thing here. It is replaceable, or it is fixable. So that's the good news for anybody watching this. I'm pretty sure this is fixable. If this is broken though on the other end, that's going to be a real pain. So let me just. So now I'm going to tie the knot like you said, chat. That's a good idea. So now the knot, where's the knot going to go? Okay, the knot's going to sit in here. Ooh, so here's the problem. The knot is now sitting proud on the thing. So this is all going to be a little tricky. Yeah, the knot might be a problem, chat. We might need to undo the knot. You see the issue? Or like. Yeah. Let's just sorry, I just want to see for a second. Yeah, it's sitting too proud. It almost does have room for a knot. It just needs to be a lot tighter than what I've got it. You know? Like, I would need to, like, really... the kind of knot I would have to do, I'd probably have to damage the cable to do it. So... Let me just see. Can I... See, I like this idea, which is why I'm still trying to play with it. I actually like this idea. It'll make it a little tight in there, but just 1 second. I want to just try and see, can I put this in? No, it's too much, chat. Solder a USB port onto the dock. Rip, yeah. So I think. Yeah, it's pretty tight in there, actually. Let me. I'm just going to do it this way for now, chat. So anyway, look, it was a good idea, and it's probably a good way to do it. It's just there's just no room there, unfortunately. So yeah, so this is going to end up being a little bit of a. How long is this taking me now? I don't even know how long I'm on stream, but this is. What did I say? How long did I say this is going to take me? 5 minutes? Wow. That wasn't very smart, was it? There's my negative and positive. Okay, don't need to worry too much about the sheathing here. We do want to get the enough. Just get the snips. Okay. Okay, me one sec. An hour so far. I know. Oh, so that's right. Actually, I do. I don't mind fixing this stuff. I mean, I think it's good to sort of what ifs. We'll get through it. Guess it's a bit hard for me to see this, but I think that's enough. That should be enough. Just using a wire stripper just to get the lower than that. Yeah, I'll need more than that. A little tricky because obviously the there we go, that's enough. And then I need to do the other one. And then we'll solder them up and then we'll test it. I mean, I do think that the issue here, chat, is like obviously the adapter has a similar challenge in terms of its wobbliness. So it's a bit of a pain, but we'll get there. Because if I fix this, like the charger may actually be problematic too. I mean, if we have to go to the other end and do the charger, I mean, that's going to be fun. But hey, look, it is what it is. All right, so let's go in under the scope now. Let's do the soldering. Yeah, let's just do the scope do the soldering under the scope. Would have liked a little bit more twist to that wire. Okay. All right, so hopefully I'm helping any moms and dads out there that have electronics inclinations to fix this, because this is a real pain. All right. Okay, so now I definitely could have done a better job of this, but I mean, it's, wait a second now. Should have just pushed this down so it got more into the solder, but obviously this will work. Maybe I'm just doing this a little bit fast, right? But sorry. Yeah, so now I've tinned the whole thing here, but I've actually taken it off. So, all right. So now I've made my job way harder than it needed to be. And it's just the pressure that's on the wire is what's causing the problem. So I need to just bring the wire down. There we go. So I should have done that to begin with. The wire is pulling back away from the board, and so when I went to solder it, as soon as I do it, it just pulls back up, and so I need to just put a bit of a wooden dowel on top of it, and so the next one, hopefully you'll see how I do it on the next one. I'll bring this little wooden dowel in and push the thing down, and then that way we can just bring that wooden dowel in, push it. Oh gosh. Oh my god. Wooden dowel. Okay, let me just fix this. Little tricky. Little tricky. Bring the wooden dowel down. Yeah, I mean, I think what we might do is let's see how this goes, right? Let's just see how this. But yeah, I mean, an actual non-streamed what do you call it? Non-streamed like how-to video of like doing a USB mod here. 100% I think will be valuable for the community. But at that point, like you're really, wow, this thing is really not, won't take the heat. Watch this, huh? I mean, I guess the whole wire is heating up, right? That's why this is not wanting to take. Oh, I screwed something up here. Okay. No, it doesn't want to. One second, it just doesn't want to take this wire. Okay, let me just turn this up a little bit. Just give me one sec here. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I know. Didn't be able to buy the regeneration. Yeah, and then that's what, and this ends up in the trash heap then, you know? Okay. All right, it's going to kill that. All right, let me just kill the soldering iron. Okay, let's go back to the overhead. So now I'm pretty sure I have my Gorilla Glue thingamajig here. But let's just see where we're at for now. If we do anything crazy. Yeah, what happened here? I might have melted something, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Just plug in the Yoto. Okay, no joy. Measure. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe it might not. It might not bring up It might not bring up the charging signal right away. So it could be that it is actually. Sorry, just it's very sticky. I need to fix that. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, now let's just test it. Okay. Will I be the hero of the night? No. Oh, sorry. Yes. 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 Okay, so I will be the hero of the night. It's just that this thing is too dead to actually wake up. That is okay. All right, let's just double check. So yes, hero of the night for me. Plastic coating melted instantly. Yeah, pretty much. Let's just place this here. Let's switch it on. And then when I did switch it on before, it would just show a red battery. And then let's just see now. Does it say a little? It should have a little blue battery thing that says it's charging. Something's happening. I don't know. Okay, so it's charging. See that? Looks like it's just doing a smiley face, so it's not actually booting up, is it? But it is charging. And I think if I take that away, yeah. So, da-da, da-da. Seems to be quite confused about how much battery power it has. All right, make fixes junk. Success. Let's pull this out. Let's pull this out. Now, give me a second here. Let's see, do I have Gorilla Glue? Swear I bought glue recently. A whole thing of it. Now, where I would have put that is a whole other thing, but definitely I had it. So all right, GG. Yeah, absolutely. Another successful run. Quite happy with that chat. I think, started off shaky. We got there in the end. My God, 40 minutes later. So I'm just going to switch off all this. Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I just need to find my my Gorilla Glue, and then I think this is ready for Oh, 3D printing super glue is what I have. It's actually not regular super glue. Okay, well, one way or another, we'll super glue this back together. I think for now, what I know is that this basically is working again, and that's yeah. That's sorry. I see what I did now. Look what I did. I obviously I melted one of the little legs, and that's probably why it's not fitting properly. Fix that. But other than that, it looks like we fixed it, and I will charge it now back inside the house, and we will, we'll sort of go from there. But I do think that I've definitely screwed up the. I melted the little thing here, so now I'm going to have to cut around it to, well, sugar. I'm going to switch back on the microscope. Yeah, I screwed up here, so let me just. Okay, well, people who fix this, be careful of doing this. Okay. Okay. So I think you saw what I did here, right? I screwed up. Okay. So obviously I caused more trouble for myself here than I needed to by melting that, and kind of embarrassing, but whatever. This definitely isn't a what do you call it? There's a Mark channel, like Mark fixes stuff. He's he's definitely a professional fixer. This is not how he would do it. But yeah, we're starting to kind of hack into this thing now, which I don't know. That wasn't my goal. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's it. So I can bring this back inside now, and then I can glue it later, and that's it. Like a roasted marshmallow, absolutely. Okay, thanks for hanging out. And yeah, good night. I think I fixed this. I can go in and charge that now. So we'll take it easy. Night. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy, man.